Okay, tell me about swizzleswozzle1, aka Swizzle. He's not really a creator anymore, but if you're from High Fortune or you're in the High Fortune Discord server, you know who he is. He's the GOAT, my co-host of High Fortune, and probably my future co-host and other things, whatever I do in the future, as long as I'm not cancelled, like really, really cancelled. Anyways, the blocks you need are clay block, white concrete, white wool, gray concrete, gray wool, gray powder, cyan terracotta, light gray wool, brown concrete powder, brown concrete, jungle planks, light gray terracotta, white terracotta, strip jungle wood, snow block, yellow terracotta, yellow wool, blue ice, black concrete, brown mushroom block, stripped oak wood, stripped birch wood, and string or bear block. I'm going to use string because bear block casts an ugly shadow. These are the blocks you need, so pause now to grab all of them. Okay, the first 9 blocks you need is your clay block to your brown powder, so grab that now. And just the brown powder, just put that back in your inventory and grab your string or bear block, because we're going to actually need that first, but I always do this one in the last spot, just because like it doesn't blend in well with the rest of the blocks. Okay, start off, get your light gray wool, and go 8 in a row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the 2 end light gray wools, pop out one away from you, I guess. Yeah, away from you. Then on those 2 popped out light gray wools, pop out 2 cyan terracotta, go in the same direction. And then between those 2 cyan terracottas, connect it across with 6 cyan terracotta, like so. Okay, next, in the middle of the light gray wool, make a square of white concrete. The next, on the front row, go across each light gray wool with 1 white wool. Okay, now on the corner white wools, place 1 white concrete on both of them. Okay, next in the indents, get your cyan terracotta and fill them in, and then pop it out 1 block towards you, like so. Then on top of each popped out cyan terracotta, place 1 light gray wool. Okay, to the left, how should I word this? On the farthest corner white concretes, get your string or bear block, and pop out 1 and 1 next to the cyan terracottas, like so. Then on top of both of those string and or bear blocks, place 2 gray concrete powder, like so, and then pull it across 2 towards the middle on top of the light gray wools. Next, get your gray wool, and in the middle of the white concrete, make a square of gray wool on top of that, not popped out, like so. Then on top of the gray wool, on both gray wools, you're going to do 2 columns of 3 gray concrete. Okay, then next on top of that, you're going to do 2 columns of 3 gray wool. And then on top of that, you're going to get your gray concrete, go across 2 on the top, and then pop out 1 on both sides, like so, giving you this nice capital T shape. Okay, next you're going to go to the bottom gray concrete, and you're going to pop out 1 on both sides, giving you a little symmetrical capital I. Then on those bottom gray concretes, you're going to get your gray wool, and pop out 2 on both sides, giving you a no longer symmetrical capital I, or a phallus-shaped object, which I just realized, but we will not talk about that anymore. I guess Mr. D got to the D now. Okay, you guys won't get the reference, only me and Swizzle will. Okay, anyways, you get your gray powder, and you're going to fill up the rest of the gaps in the leg, all the way up to the gray concrete, not next to it, but underneath it. Like so. We're just going to leave those 2 gaps there for now because they're brown powder, and we're just going to do that when we get to that color. We're going to finish off the main part of the legs first. You can pull over to the right side of his body, and get your white wool starting on the right side, and pull across 2 to the left. On the far left cyan terracotta, go up 2 white concrete, and then pull across 2 white concrete to the right. Next, get your string or bear block, and pop out 1 of each on the sides of the white concrete. On top of each string or bear block, go across 2 rows of gray powder, like so. Next, no longer being popped out, go next to the gray wool, and place 1 more gray wool to the left of it, a gray concrete to the right, left of that, and a gray wool to the left of that. On top of the gray concrete, place 1 gray concrete with a gray wool on top. Now get your gray powder and fill it all the way up to the height of the other gray powder, like so. And that's pretty much the right side of Swizzle's legs done. Pause if you need to. Okay, now we move on to his other leg, which is an exact mirrored image. If you want to look ahead in front of you and do what you do, be my guest. Why am I in this skin? Let me change to real skin. There we go. Okay, so off, get your white wool in the left corner, pull across 2 to the right, and then 1 white concrete to the right of that. On top of the white concrete, go up 1 white concrete and 2 white concrete to the left. Next, get your string or barrier block, and on each side of the white concrete, pop out 1, and then on top of each string barrier block, go across 2 rows of gray powder, like so. Okay, next, with your gray wool, in the bottom left corner, pull across 1 gray wool to the right, then a gray concrete to the right, and then a gray wool to the right. On top of the gray concrete, go up 1 more gray concrete with a gray wool on top of that. Then with your gray powder, fill up the rest of the side of the leg, up to the height of the original gray powder tower, just like so. And that's pretty much the left side of his leg done. Okay, now we move on to the back side of Swizzle's legs. Start off, get your white concrete and make a square in the middle. Next, in the indents, go across 1 row of white wool. Then next in the indents, go across 1 row of white concrete. Okay, next on the square white concrete in the middle, you're gonna make a square of gray wool. Gray wool. Then on top of that, you're gonna go up 2 columns of 3 gray concrete. Then on top of that, you're gonna go up 2 columns of 3 gray wool, like so. Next, you're gonna get your string or barrier block, and on the bottom white concretes, not the ones underneath the gray wool, you're gonna pop out 1 aside them, like so. Then I'll go across 2 rows of gray powder on top of the string and/or barrier blocks. And next, in the bottom corners next to the gray wools, you're going to place another gray wool next to them on both sides. And in this final indent, you're going to place 1 gray concrete on both sides, like so. Then you're going to get your gray powder, and you're going to fill the legs all the way up to the other 2 tower heights, like so. Yes, I do like saying like so, it's in my vocab. Not in my vocab like when I type and write, but like when I talk, doing tutorial. I forgot for this kid. Doing tutorials, that's just my word, okay? Let me double check all the blocks that we have for the rest of the body so I can see if we have to toss anything yet. I'm looking at images on my phone. Pretty professional, I know. Okay. And screw me if I'm wrong, but you could drop your gray concrete, your gray wool, your gray concrete powder, your cyan terracotta, and your light gray wool. And your string block, or bear block. Okay, next, you're going to grab all your browns, some brown concrete powder, jungle planks, your light gray terracotta, white terracotta, and strip jungle wood, like so. Okay, so we're just going to finish off the legs, and it's going to be pretty simple. Let me see, get the images. Start off on the front row, get your brown powder, and go across 2 on both sides, next to the brown concretes. Okay, next, pop onto the right side of his leg. Next to the brown powder, place 1 brown powder, and the 2 brown concrete to the left of that. Other side of his leg, next to the brown powder, place a brown powder, and 2 brown concrete to the right of that. Then on the back of his body, just go across 6 brown concrete, connecting it across, with his legs finally finished on all fronts, like so. Okay, now we're moving to the main front of his body. Let's do like this. On the innermost brown powder on both sides, get your brown powder, and you're going to go up 12 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 12 on the opposite side as well. Like so. Next, you're going to get your clay block and go across 4 in the middle. On the end clay blocks, go up 2 more clay block each. In the middle, go across 2 white concrete. Okay, next, on the end brown powders, get your jungle planks and go up 11 blocks in height. Pretty much the tippy top, but you're edging it a little bit. And on top of those tips of the jungle planks, you're going to place 1 brown powder each. Like so. Okay. Next, you're going to get your white concrete and go on top of the clay blocks on both sides. And I'm not counting it, I'm not giving you a number, but you're going to go up to the second uppermost jungle plank on both sides. Just matching the height of that. So it should be 2 from the bottom. 2 from the top, I mean. Like so. Okay, next you're going to get your white wool, and in the middle you're going to go up 2 columns up to the second most white concrete block. Giving you this... I don't even know what to call it. It looks like this. Okay, next. Let's go to his hands. Go to the bottom left jungle plank. Get your light gray terracotta, and to the left of it, place 1 light gray terracotta, and then 2 white terracotta to the left of that. On the 2 blocks on the right, get your light gray terracotta and place 1 on each of them. On top of the right uh, left white terracotta, go up 4 white terracotta, and to the right of that, go up 3 white terracotta. In the light gray terracotta gap, go up 4 stripped jungle wood, make sure you're placing each one by one, and to the left of that, go across 2 stripped jungle wood, like so. You don't want to go in a row, placing the same block because it'll go in different directions, and that is ugly, just like, no, this skin's actually perfect, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you, skin. Okay, next, on the farthest right jungle plank, stripped jungle wood, I mean, go up 2 brown powder, a brown concrete on top of that, and 3 brown powder on top of that. Next, in this gap, you're going to get 4 jungle planks, like so. Then each jungle plank on the side, you're going to pop it out, 1 each, giving you this nice popped out square. Okay, next to the brown concrete, not popped out, you're going to place another brown concrete, and a brown powder to the left of that. Then above the brown powder and brown concrete, you go up 2 columns of 3 jungle planks, like so. Okay, next arm, it's a mirrored image. Swizzle has a lovely mirrored image, besides his necklace and his hair, but I can forgive those. Starting off to the bottom right jungle plank, get your light gray terracotta, place 1 to the right of it, and then 2 white terracotta to the right of it. On top of the light gray terracotta, place 1 light gray terracotta to the right of it, and on top of it, and then 1 light gray terracotta to the right of that. Next, to the right of that, place 1 white terracotta. On top of the farthest right light gray terracotta and the white terracotta, go up 3 white terracotta each. In this indent, go up 4 stripped jungle wood, placing it 1 by 1, and to the right of that, place 2 stripped jungle wood, like so. On the farthest left stripped jungle wood of this arm, go up 2 brown powder, 1 brown concrete, and 3 brown powder. In the indent, make a square of jungle planks. Then on each jungle plank, pop it out 1. Now behind, next to the brown concrete, not popped out, place 1 brown concrete, 1 brown powder. And on top of that, go up 2 columns of 3 jungle planks, like so. That's the front of Swizzle's body done. Well, almost done, as we get to do that part. Okay, now just for a moment, put away 2 blocks, doesn't matter which. Well, 3 blocks actually. And grab your snow, yellow terracotta, and yellow concrete. Starting off on the far right white concrete, place 2 yellow concrete on top of it, and then pop both blocks out. Okay, next, to the bottom left, on top of the far right white wool, place 1 yellow concrete on top of it, and pop it out. To the left of that, pop out a yellow wool block. Okay, on top of the far left white concrete, place a snow block, and pop it out. And on top of that, place a yellow wool, and pop it out. And once that's done, you could drop your yellow wool, yellow terracotta, and snow block, like so. Next, behind the yellow wool and yellow terracotta in the middle, not popped out, place 2 clay blocks, like so. Then top of that, go across 2 strips of jungle wood, like so. And now that's the real main body of Swizzle done. Okay, just re-grab those 3 blocks you put out of your inventory and bring them back in. We're going to move on to the bottom of his hand real quick before we go any farther. Let me just get the image up. Lost it. There we go. We're going to do both hands, starting with his right hand first. The undersides, of course. Start off, get a row of placement blocks, popping out 3 underneath the light gray terracotta, like so. Then in the middle white placement block, place 1 out away from the body. On top of each placement block, place a stripped jungle wood. Okay. You can break the placement blocks underneath. And then next to the stripped jungle wood, just fill it out with white terracotta, giving you a nice 3x3 square. And from the front view of the body, looking down, it's going to look like this on his right arm. Okay, now we're moving on to his left arm. Starting off behind the light gray terracotta, get a row of placement blocks underneath it. 3 in a row. In the middle white wool, or whatever placement block you're going to use, pop 1 out away from the main body. Then on top of each placement block, place 1 stripped jungle wood. Break those placement blocks, and fill the rest of the bottom of the hand in with white terracotta, giving you a front view from the aerial angle, like this. Okay, now we're going to actually move on to the right side of his arm. Start off, get your white terracotta, and go across 1 row. On the left white terracotta, go up 3 white terracotta. In the indent, go across 2 stripped jungle wood, and then make a square of white terracotta on top of it. Next, go across a row of 3 stripped jungle wood. Next, make 2 rows of jungle planks, then on each jungle plank, pop out 1, like so. Next, on the far right brown powder, place a brown powder to the left of it, a brown concrete to the left of that, and a brown powder to the left of that. On top of the brown concrete, go up one more brown concrete, and then 2 brown powders on top of that. Wow, Swizzle, your skin has a lot of phallic shapes being built. It was on the main body, it was then on the legs, and then on the arms. What's next, on the head? Anyways, in the 6 gaps you have in the body, the right side of the body, filled in with jungle planks. Like so. Okay, now we're going to the left side of his arm. The left arm. Starting off, get your white terracotta and go across the row of 3. On the far right white terracotta, go up 3 white terracottas. In the indent, go across 2 stripped jungle wood, then a square of white terracotta on top of that. Next, go across a row of 3 stripped jungle wood. Next, go across 2 rows of 3 jungle planks. Then on each jungle plank, pop out 1 each, like so. Next, the brown concrete powder. Place 1 brown concrete powder to the right of that. Then a brown concrete. Then a brown concrete powder. On top of the brown concrete, go up 1 more brown concrete, and then 2 more brown concrete powder. Then fill the 6 block gap in on both. Well, I guess it technically would be the 3 block gap on both sides in with jungle planks, like so. And that's the left side of Swizzle done. Pause if you need to. Okay. Now we're gonna move on to the back side of the body. Start off on the. We're gonna do the arms first, just to get that over with. With the stripped jungle wood, you're gonna go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 stripped jungle wood on top of the stripped jungle woods on both arms, like so. So I type something in Discord real quick. Okay, next to both rows of columns of stripped jungle wood, you're gonna go up 4 white terracotta each, right? Yeah, 4 white terracotta each. Then in those indents, you're gonna place 1 stripped jungle wood each. Okay, on the columns of stripped jungle wood, the tall ones on both sides, you're gonna go up 2 brown concrete powder. Then 1 brown concrete on top of both, and then 3 brown powder on top of both, like so. Next, in the indents, go up 2 jungle planks on both sides. Then on the square of jungle planks on both sides, pop it out 1 by 1 on both sides. In the indents, place 1 brown concrete each, and then 3 jungle planks on top of the brown concrete, like so, finishing off the back of his arms. Now before you do the real back of his body, we're just going to do the shoulder blades. Start off next to the back brown powder, the brown powder attached to his back. Place a brown concrete to the right of that. Now the gaps next to the brown concrete, place a placement block underneath both sides, not the one towards his body though. And place a brown powder on top of both sides, and then a jungle plank in the other gap. Viewing from the front of the body with an aerial view looking down, it should look like this on his right arm. Now we're going to do the same thing on his left arm. In the back brown powder, you can place a brown concrete next to it. On the gaps away from the body, you're going to place a jungle plank, well, I guess any placement block, on the side of the brown concrete with the brown powder attached to it. And in this final gap, you're going to place 1 jungle plank with an aerial view looking down from the front view. This is how it should look. Okay, now move on to the back of Swizzle. Starting off in the corners, you're going to get your brown concrete and go up 2 each. Then get your brown powder, and in this corner of the indent, place 1 in the corners. Okay, next, with your brown powders, on top of the brown concrete pillars, you're going to go up 10 each. Whoops, I'll fix that. Like so. Next, on the top brown powders, you're going to get your brown concrete and connect it 6 across. Next, you're going to get your jungle planks and go across 4 rows in the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so. Next, in the bottom corners, place 1 brown concrete powder each. Then 4 brown concrete in the middle. Next, go across a row of jungle planks. On the ends, get your jungle planks and go up 5 each, like so. Okay, in the bottom left corner, get your stripped jungle wood and make a square. Okay, next get your jungle planks and in the space right here, in the gap, I forgot the word gap for a moment, go across 2. On the right right jungle plank in the gap, place one stripped jungle wood, then go across 3 rows of jungle planks in the middle, leaving this one by 4 row in the top. Then get your brown concrete powder and fill that in, like so. And that's the back of Swizzle done. Pause if you need to. Okay, now we're going to move on to his head. Before we do that, let me just check all the blocks we have left and what we need for his head. I'm pretty sure we're dropping these. Let me just double check. I don't want those mistakes happening anymore. So I will take the time to check during the videos. If I still mess up, well, that's just on me then. Okay, you can drop your brown concrete powder, and your jungle planks. Let me check his ears. Okay. You could also drop your clay block. Now, in the inventory, well, on your hotbar, you should just have your white concrete, white wool, light gray terracotta, white terracotta, and stripped jungle wood. Now grab your blue wool, blue ice, black concrete, and let's just say brown mushroom block for now. Okay, start off, get a row of placement blocks popped out on the front of the head, and then make it another row, like so. Doesn't matter what block it is, it's going to be broken. This is just for the wood. Okay, start off, get your stripped jungle wood, and on the end, place some blocks. Place 2 going across towards the front, like so. Okay, next, on the back row of placement blocks towards the body, go across a row of stripped jungle wood. Make sure you're placing each block one by one. And then this upward gap, you're going to get your white terracotta and go across a row of 6. Okay, now you can break those placement blocks underneath. Just like so. Okay, on the end jungle planks on the front of the head, go up 2 stripped jungle wood on top of them. In the middle, go across 2 stripped jungle wood. Then make a square of white terracotta on top of that. Okay, in the bottom corners, on the left and right, place a white wool each. Then a white concrete on top of both. In the gaps, place a blue ice each. Then a blue wool each. On the left blue wool, place 1 black concrete. And then on the right blue wool, place a black concrete with 1 more black concrete to the right of that. Once done, you can drop your blue wool, blue ice, and black concrete. And just grab your stripped oak wood and stripped birch wood. Like so. Okay, on the right black eyebrow, on the left black concrete, place 1 stripped jungle wood on top of that. Okay, you can also drop your white concrete. Keep your white wool, but only for a placement block. We're not actually going to be using it anymore. Okay, next, on the side of every block on the front of his face, place your white wool as a placement block, giving you this ugly hairline. Okay, next, with your stripped oak wood, on the farthest left and farthest right placement block, place 1 on top of it, like so. Okay, next to the left stripped oak wood, place a brown mushroom, no, to the right of the, you know what I mean. To the right of that stripped oak wood, place a brown mushroom block with another brown mushroom block on top of it, with a stripped oak wood underneath it. To the right of the top brown mushroom block, place 1 stripped birch wood, then 2 stripped oak woods to the right of that. On top of the uppermost white wool, go up 2 brown mushroom blocks and 1 stripped oak wood. On the last white wool, place 1 stripped oak wood. You can now break all those placement blocks, getting rid of his shitty hairline with another shitty hairline. On the end stripped oak wood, you can go up 3 stripped birch each. Just like so. Okay. On the right stripped oak wood, you can go up 3 stripped birch wood. On the left stripped oak wood, you can go up 2 stripped birch wood. Okay, and this 3 block gap right here, this 3 by 3, you gotta fill it in with 3 by 3 of stripped birch wood. Like so. Okay. Now before we do the corners, we're just gonna do the side of the heads real quick because it's not a popped out block and it's also wood, so it's just kind of annoying to deal with. So for right now, that's the front of Swizzle's head done. Okay, now pull over to the right side of his head. Start off, get your brown mushroom block, and next to your jungle wood, and go across 6 to the left, popping off 2 in the back. On the far left brown mushroom block, go up 2 brown mushroom. On top of that, go up 5 stripped oak wood. Okay. In the bottom right corner, where the stripped jungle wood is, go across 2 white terracotta to the left. then white terracotta on top of the left white terracotta. And in this gap right here between the white terracotta and stripped jungle wood, place 1 light gray terracotta. On top of the white terracotta and light gray terracotta, place 2 stripped jungle wood. On the far right stripped jungle wood, go up 5 stripped oak wood. Okay. On the farthest right stripped jungle wood, go up 2 stripped birch wood, and then 2 stripped oak wood. Okay. To the right of that, to the left of that, go up 3 stripped birch wood, and 1 stripped oak wood. Next column over, go up 6 stripped oak wood, and 1 stripped oak wood. I keep it like, I don't know why, 6 stripped birch wood with 1 stripped oak wood. Next column over, go up 2 brown mushroom blocks, 1 stripped oak wood block, 3 stripped birch wood blocks, and 1 stripped oak wood block. Next column over, you're going to go up 4 stripped birch wood, and 3 stripped oak wood. Next column over, go up 5 stripped birch wood, and then 2 stripped oak wood. And that's the right side of Spizzle's head done. Pause if you need to. Okay, now everyone to the left side of his head. Start off at the bottom left stripped jungle wood, get your brown mushroom block, and pull it across 6 to the right, popping off 2 in the back. On the far right brown mushroom, go up 2 more brown mushroom, and then 5 stripped oak wood on top of that. On the farthest left stripped jungle wood, go up 5 stripped it's like a tongue twister. Go 5 stripped oak wood. In the bottom left corner, place 1 white terracotta with a light gray terracotta on top of it. To right of both those blocks, place 1 white terracotta. Now on top of both those blocks, place 1 stripped jungle wood. You can now drop your stripped jungle wood, white terracotta, and light gray terracotta. And you can drop your white wool now. You will no longer need that. Well, I guess you will for the back of the head, but like, you just use any block, it doesn't really matter. Okay, starting off on the farthest left column, you're going to go up 2 stripped birch wood, then 2 stripped oak wood. Next column over, you're going up 3 stripped birch wood, 1 stripped oak wood. Next column over, you're going up 6 stripped birch wood, 1 stripped oak wood. Next column over, you're going up 2 brown mushroom blocks, 1 stripped oak wood, 3 stripped birch, 1 stripped oak. Next column over, you're going up 4 stripped birch, 3 stripped oak. Next column over, you're going up 5 stripped birch, 2 stripped oak. Like so. And that's the left side of his head done. Pause if you need to. Okay, now we go to the back side of his body. Starting off at the backmost brown mushroom blocks, you're going to place 1 inwards. This 4 block gap in the middle, you're going to place a row of 4 underneath it as placement blocks, and then 4 stripped oak wood on top of it. Like so. On the back row, get your brown mushroom block and cross a row of 6, like so. From the underside view, from the back, looking underneath, like so, it should look like this. Okay, next, get your brown mushroom block, and on both corners, go in 2. Then on the innermost brown mushroom block, on the higher up ones, place 1 and 1, giving you this shape. Okay, on the ends, go with your birch wood and go 4 each on both sides. In the indent in the middle, go across 2 stripped oak wood. And on top of both those stripped oak woods, go up 5 stripped birch wood each. Okay, now in the indents, place 1 stripped oak wood on both sides, then 1 stripped birch wood on both sides, then go up 3 stripped oak wood on both sides in the indents. Then you can fill the rest of the back of the head in with stripped oak wood. And that's the back side of Spizzle's head done. Pause if you need to. Okay, now we're moving on to the top of the head. Starting off, just place a full row of 8 by 9, right? Did I do the math right? Because of the... No, wait. Right? It's 8 by 9, yeah. No, 6 by 9. On top, like so. Okay, next, we're going to go from top left corner, down, next column over, starting from the bottom, up, then up, down, it's just going to look like that. So starting from the top left, place 1 stripped oak wood, 4 stripped birch wood, 2 stripped oak wood. Next column, go up 4 stripped oak wood, 3 stripped birch wood. Next column, 1 stripped oak wood, 6 stripped birch wood, 1 stripped oak wood. Next column, 1 stripped oak wood, 7 stripped birchwood. Next column, 1 stripped oakwood, 4 brown mushroom blocks, 2 stripped oakwood. Next column, 1 stripped oakwood, 6 stripped birchwood. That's the top of Swizzle's head done. Pause if you need to. Okay, and with that, swizzleswozzle1, aka Swizzle, the co-host of High Fortune, is done. This was requested by the man himself. So, if you have any more Minecraft skins or YouTubes when you do, I can do it, or at least I can try.